Hello there, everyone. Happy Monday to all of you. If you're new here, I welcome you. Thank you very much for joining me. My name is Shireen from Aeroasis. And if you are not new here, thank you again to all of you. I know I thank you every week, but I can never thank you enough for the amazing support, especially those of you who have been with me since day one, so to speak. I really do deeply appreciate you being here. And I do hope that I can give you some helpful and potentially constructive information today that's going to help you through the week ahead. All right, so if you are new here, we do the week ahead reading on a Monday. I ask what kind of energy we're dealing with and any advice or action that we can take surrounding that. And today I'm going to be using the Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. Beautiful deck of cards, beautifully illustrated. This is a slightly smaller deck for all of you who are going to say, well, that's not how big it is. It's a slightly smaller one. It makes it a lot easier to work with as well, and also to have big spreads when I do readings. So I've decided to use Queen of the Moon Oracle. I haven't actually used this before, I don't think, maybe once before. Just giving it a quick shuffle. But I have decided to use it today because we're in the new moon. And I feel like from what I'm picking up and what other people are saying to me as well, it's a very emotional moon. All right, the energies that are surrounding it as well make for a very emotional moon. And so I thought I would kind of have a look at what we're dealing with and what comes up and use a oracle or a deck that is related to the moon. Let's see what comes up. Okay, so I'm asking, please, what is the general energy for this week ahead? Jumping straight into it, of course. Patience. Okay, that's something I had a challenge with this morning myself. So patience is coming up. I feel as if there's potential for kind of a new horizon. You see, she's going to walk through this kind of portal or some kind of an entryway or a rite of passage in her life to another stage. And I feel like there can definitely be the kind of energy of impatience. That's something that I witnessed and struggled with this morning, like I say, myself. So this is what it's asking us to kind of be mindful of, try to embody. It might not be very easy. We might really have things that we're struggling with and that also have maybe been around for quite a while that we really just feel like we have had enough of it. We can't do it anymore. But I do feel like this definitely shows that we're getting towards the end of a stage or a cycle. When we have a number 9, which this is, it's a 6 and a 3. This is showing something is about to kind of culminate or reach a pinnacle where it's going to go over and kind of tick over into a new phase. All right. So it may feel like that very edgy kind of energy because we feel like I'm almost there, but I'm not there. Like you're standing on the edge of a cliff, but you don't want to jump. But, you know, it's saying, you know, there's something beyond this. Go for it. So she wants to walk through there. She wants to have this sense of wonder. And I think that is also shown by the fact that she's holding this balloon. She seems to be almost having a childlike energy about her. And I feel like that is an important thing to embrace when we are feeling impatient. We might want to force a resolution with something. We might want to give someone an ultimatum or be, you know, very direct to force something to happen. But this is saying this is almost there. It's kind of going to tick over and you don't know what is beyond that. So kind of don't mess it up. That's the message that I'm getting here. All right, so patience is required, and also that childlike innocence in terms of open your mind up with a sense of wonder. Ask to be shown what is possible here. I might be looking at 1 or 2 possibilities or really an ultimatum, you know, it's this or it's that, and there could be a million other possibilities or things that open up for us. A surprise that we don't know is coming. All right, this is what the balloon is kind of telling me at this point. All right, so let's see what else comes up. Is there anything else we need to know about this particular card or energy, please? Okay, it doesn't seem like it. I'm going to leave it at that. That is the energy for the week. You're almost there. Even if you don't see it, I really feel like that's very important. We don't see a way forward. We're not happy about the situation. We feel irritable. And this is saying, please be patient a little bit longer. You might not see what's just around the corner, what wants to tick over. After a 9 comes the number 10. That shows the ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. Energy going out, energy coming in. All right, so it's saying, be with us. We're working on a plan. All right, is there any advice or action we can take this week, please, for this particular situation? How can we handle it, or what do we need to know or do? Resilience. Okay. I feel like this situation involves maybe more than just yourself, maybe more than just yourself and another person. Maybe a group of people would be affected by the situation, depending on how it goes. Maybe that is why you feel such a weight that you're carrying with it, because it's not just you that you're making decisions for, or it's not just you who's been waiting. So I feel like this really is a burden, and here you can see by what this woman's carrying that there really is this heavy load on her back. And when I see a waning gibbous, it's kind of something that's moving away. All right, a waxing moon is one that's growing. A waning moon is one that is growing smaller. It's not growing bigger. It's kind of diminishing. So I feel like this heavy load is coming to an end. It is waxing. Sorry, it is waning. So it is going to be moving on. And I feel like eventually she can put this down. But definitely it's giving me the sense that there's more than just you that's concerned here. And this could add to our aggravation and our frustration with someone or something that's not coming through with a plan, or something hasn't come to fruition the way that we'd like. But it's saying, have patience, all right? Let's see what else do we need to know, please, or what other action can we take? Peace. Okay. Again, it's waning. I feel like this is saying we have to hold on a little bit more. And if we are struggling with that, it's saying find a way to be peaceful. I've been actually very bad at meditating lately, and for the past few days I've been kind of nagged, meditate, meditate, meditate. And this is exactly what this is saying. And I say this every week, but meditation does not mean that you have to sit still in this position and say Om and, have a clear mind when you battle to have a clear mind. That's not what it's about. It's just having quiet time, contemplation, sitting still. If you want to do a guided meditation, so be it. But it doesn't have to be that deep. You just have to clear your thoughts, get yourself centered again, and where you should be with regards to your mindset, your mental and emotional balance. So I feel like the two of these together are saying you have to be tough, you have to be resilient, continue to carry that heavy load just for a little while longer. Be patient. Okay, but I don't think you need to be patient for too much longer. It feels like something's going to give here. And I feel like your attitude towards the situation is like something's got to give, or I'm going to do it. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to sort it out. I'm going to take action. And we may be a bit regretful of the action we take. We may say or do something that potentially we could regret in the future, okay? So it's like find this peaceful place, find your mental and emotional balance, be resilient. Tell yourself, I can do this. All right? I'm going to be patient. I'm going to see what the universe wants to bring and present to me. Let's see what else is coming up, please. Any other action or advice we have here of how we can handle the situation? Here we go. Focus. Again, it's a waxing gibbous. Okay, so waxing, the moon is getting smaller. I feel like this situation, whatever it is that you're struggling with, really is coming to an end. If it is making you feel overwhelmed, if you really don't know what to do, allow yourself to be immersed in whatever's happening right now. Okay, if it does make you overly emotional, allow yourself to be emotional. I feel like this is a transformational period, and here we have the same kind of circle that we have there that she's going to step through. That's the first thing that I noticed there. And I feel that this just has to come full circle. It really just has to go through the cycle. So bringing your focus to the moment that you're in right now. We often forget to be mindful of where we are right now. And also maybe we have lost focus on what the actual root of the situation is. So maybe we're upset with someone or something or the circumstances, and we are needing to kind of get back to grassroots in terms of what is the actual problem? What is the essence of it? What action do I maybe have to take and I'm not taking it, or I'm feeling as if I have to lash out at someone, or I'm upset about something when I also need to kind of pull my weight or allow the cycle to finish, or I do have to exercise some patience. I don't know if it's because they've got a theme of the moon going, but everything looks like circles for me. Like there's a cycle that's going to be literally coming full circle here. Resilience, peace, focus. I think like that's something you need to repeat to yourself this week. Resilience, peace, focus. Resilience, peace, focus. I think that can almost be like a mantra that can help you get through the week and sort things out. Okay, so let's see. Anything else, please, that we need to know for this week? Any guidance, advice, action? There we go. Fruition. Okay. There we go. All right, so there's the full moon, okay? Fruition, something literally coming to fruition, you being able to harvest something positive at the end of this cycle or this experience. And there's your full moon. There's number 10 as well, which shows that something has come to completion. This is your 9 and that is your 10. It's like, just be a little bit more patient. This is going to come to fruition. It is going to sort itself out. Try to embody these energies, okay, of resilience, peace, and focus this week. That is what's going to get you through. Don't lash out. Don't overreact. Don't do something or say something that you potentially could regret, but rather be at peace with the situation, even if you don't know how that's going to turn out. All right. Sometimes we don't, and we don't have control over certain things. Okay. Is there anything else, please, or do I just take the card from the bottom of the deck? Let's see. Okay, card from the bottom of the deck it is, which is darkness, the long night moon. Okay. All right, that is the long night moon, which is quite beautiful, but it looks like a new moon to me, which is what energy we're in at the moment. And you see this little rabbit, excuse me, he seems to be waiting. He seems to be patient. He seems to know that something's going to happen or something's going on. And it says the long night moon, and I feel like this is really feeling like this has been a long, arduous, tedious, frustrating situation. And he's just waiting for this phase to finish off. Okay, the number 4 or 40 here, this is significant in terms of something where we want to see growth, we want to see stability potentially, but this is showing that there is space for manifestation, for something to grow. When this new moon is over, it's going to start growing again. It's going to become a waxing moon, and then we're going to watch it grow to its fullness and its abundance and its fruition here. All right. So I feel like he's patiently waiting, he's being still, he's observing, he's enjoying the peace and the stillness, which is exactly what this has said to us here, you know. Focus, peace, resilience. And I think that that is the best way to deal with whatever is we confronted with this week. And that's going to be the best course of action for us. All right, so I do wish you a good one. It might not be an easy one, but hopefully this guidance helps you to maintain that balance that you seek, and also, you know, take the action or the inaction that gets you to your most favorable outcome. I wish you all a beautiful week. Please take care, and I'll chat you again soon. Bye for now.